Hello and welcome to Catholic Current, where we are celebrating the second week of Advent. From Washington, D.C., I'm Mara Moser. We begin with some news from the President of the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, Archbishop Timothy Broglio. America Magazine published a column from Archbishop Broglio. The article touches on many issues important to the Church in the United States, such as service to the poor, at home and abroad, the Eucharistic revival, Episcopal unity and fraternity, and the example of Pope Francis's leadership. He called on the Church in the United States to cultivate unity, especially among the bishops. He wrote, "As teachers of the faith, we must first instruct by the example of our charity, fraternity, and moderation of speech. We must cultivate the silence that Pope Francis so often advocates. We must turn down the volume of dissent so as to hear the voice of the Lord, who knocks at the door and invites us to communion with Him, also through communion with others, first of all, in the College of Bishops." You can find the link to the article in today's show notes at USCCB.org. During his recent general audience, Pope Francis encouraged a daily examination of conscience.
That requires an examination of conscience to see what happened today. Today I got angry there. I didn't do such and such. But why? Behind the why is the root of these mistakes. Today I was happy, but I was annoyed because I had to help those people. But in the end, I felt fulfilled for having helped. And there is the Holy Spirit. Learn to read in the book of our hearts what happened during the day.
December 8th is the Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. We visited the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception, which is dedicated to this patroness of the United States. The Feast of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary celebrates her conception in her mother Anna's womb without the stain of original sin. The feast was celebrated in some monasteries at the beginning of the 8th century and became widespread by the 18th century. In the United States, celebration of this observance predates the Declaration of Independence. The bishops commended the nation to the patronage of Mary under the title of the Immaculate Conception in 1846. It became a nationwide holy day in 1885. We leave you this week with the lighting of the Christmas tree in St. Peter's Square in Rome. Thank you for joining us. From Washington, D.C., I'm Mara Moser. We'll see you next time.